Hi everyone, I just decided to make this critical update for Bitcoin and I want you to listen to this very carefully because if you're paying attention to your phone right now or anything else, please close that because this is serious, okay? This is very serious. I want to give you a clear transparency of what can happen. I did upload today video and I did say that yes, this is an inverted hammer. It is an inverted hammer, okay? And normally what it does, the next candles are green. And typically my view is still possible that this can go to 63,000, but there's one thing. Yesterday I did made a video and I want to talk about the threat of November. Okay, normally November is always pumpy, they always go up, there's no doubt about that, based on history. Okay, based on history, not me, not my own personal opinion, but everything is on the chart. Okay, and what we do is analysis. Okay, we do not know what tomorrow is going to bring. We could crash down, we could go up. Okay, but for that there's logic. You have to implement logic and get the sign, what Bitcoin is trying to tell you. Now at the moment, guys, there's an important this is an important update. I'm gonna dive into the 2017 bull market in November, and I'm gonna zoom this one for you very quickly. Okay, you can already see in 2017 here. I'm gonna turn on the EMAs, and nearly 8th of November, today 6th of November, and I want you to be very careful when you're entering 8 or 7 of November. Okay, this is the reason why I'm making this critical video. I did even an update yesterday. As soon as you enter the 7 and 8, from 8 you did a big dump right there, which is almost nearly a 30% dump. Do you see that? 30%. And it was crashing in 2 or 3 days, but you can see that it wasn't crashing all of a sudden. It took one day, it took second day, it took another day, and then a fourth day. It didn't went all the way down just like that. Okay, so even if we were to crash towards the 54,000, I don't think it's gonna go in one day. I do think it's gonna give us a sign to sell. It's gonna give us one small time for us to sell, and I have to see that. Okay, at the moment the trading is quite a little bit difficult for every single person. Bitcoin, as long, and I'm going to lay my Fibonacci retracements again. Let me tell you this: as long as you're not crossing, I repeat this in so many videos, as long as you're under the golden ratio, you do have a threat to go towards the downside. You do have a threat. But why didn't I think so? Is because we are still respecting the 20. Okay, in 2017 you were actually far away from the 20. Do you see that? You're far away from the 20 and you just came down and you retested the 20, and from here, look at that, after 1 week later you're still back and you're moving up. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. It's not, if you ever even crash, let me just give you a bird's view. Okay, I like to have this bird right here and watch this scenario right there. Okay, so this is a bird view from my side, and look, this is the 1st of October. I'm going to show you the 1st of October, and I'm going to tell you the end of October as well. Okay, so in the whole of October, let's say you bought here at the 1st of October and you went all the way near 30th of November. Sorry, I'm saying October, it's November, and look at that, it's still 71%, even regardless of the fact that you still crashed towards the downside. The longer run, the bird's view here is that you still went up. Okay, even though you crashed down, even if you crash down. I'm just trying to give you a concept that if any scenario like this happens, just remember that it's gonna be a short-term disturbance here, but on the long term it's gonna pick up. Okay, now let me talk about 2013 as well. Look, we went up and up and up and up, and as we entered 9 of November, okay, from 9 of November, I'm going to show you the percentage that it dropped from here to here. That is like 24%. Okay, but look, even if we talk about the bird's view that I want to show you, okay, the eagle's eye that I want to show you, when it goes from 1st November, from here nearly to the 30th of November, right there, that's still 470% rise. Okay, so if you can see Bitcoin ever come down to like 54,000, do keep in mind it's gonna continue towards the upside. Okay, it's gonna continue towards the upside. Another reason why I'm also saying that it doesn't make sense to me to go down is, wait, let me just go back to daily right there, and you're still respecting the 20. Do you see that? Just like you came here to test the 20, just like you came here to test the 10, we already test the 20. Okay, we are already bouncing from the 20. This time scenario is different. Now that's the first reason. And the second reason is because look at this line, 60,350 or 60. I'm going to repeat this level on the daily, it has been respected in the past as well, and you're not losing it. So even if Bitcoin comes to 60,300, even if it comes to 59,000, wait for it. It can keep moving towards the upside. Okay, just like it did here. It came down to 59,000. Boom, we went back up. Okay, do you see that? It was just a small wick. This one could also be a small wick once again. Okay, but for me, when you start losing levels like 58 and 57,000, then that's going to be a little bit weird for Bitcoin. And yes, you're going to have to be very careful in the next 4 days. Okay, at the moment the scenario of 63,000 is in play unless we do not abandon this. Okay, yes, this is an inverted hammer and it's a bullish sign. Okay, even this one is a doji next to it, and that's also a bullish sign, and it still means that tomorrow you can still have a continuation to the upside. That's what the chart is saying. If you have your own opinion, you're welcome to criticize me. Okay, you're welcome to have your own feedback and say, hey, you don't agree, it's bearish. I don't think it's bearish. This is making some small bullish reversal from here. I don't think it's a threat yet to go to 50 or 54,000, and even if it has to go to bounce all the way down, let's see what 30% is. Okay, what 30% is from here. For if we ever enter the 7th of November, for example, 30%, wow, I don't see, come on guys, 30% takes you nearly the 42,000. Okay, and I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's weird. That's gonna be very, very weird. If this one's 25%, that's 30%. This one takes you all the way down to 42,000, and it invalidates a lot of chart pattern, and it's illogical to go that much down at the moment. So yeah, do keep in mind. But still, if you ever start losing these levels, of course I'm gonna update you, but this is up to you. Do you want to sell? Do you want to keep holding? If you keep holding and have a long-term vision, don't sell in a loss. It's going to pick back up, just as you saw with 2017 and 2013, right? So you just have to keep patience. Okay, don't be shaken out even if you ever see 25%. It's very, very normal with crypto, trust me. And the red bars you see, the greener they're going to become. Trust me on this one. I mean, I'm putting in 5 years of experience and I'm explaining this one to you. So this was a critical video. Do follow it and pay every single small detail that I've said in the video. Okay, and keep an eye on these important levels. Okay, for me, the very, very, very last place where I'm gonna say we're gonna crash is when you start losing, let's say 57. Okay, I'm gonna drop this even more down here. When you lose this level, 57,483, that for me takes you down nearly even 53,000 or 54,000 areas, and that's where your falling wedge can find support as well. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I did want to make this critical condition and critical condition update for video, for Bitcoin. And once again, pay attention. Do not make decisions before you do not see confirmations. It's still very, very important to confirm something before panic selling or panic buying anything. No, Bitcoin is still respecting the 20, and it's still respecting, look at that, it's still doing the same thing. Back in the days, people still said here that we might crash. They said here we might crash. No, I do. Even one more reason why I have that we're gonna go up is, again, on the weekly we have the 3 white soldiers, and this is a bullish pattern based on the weekly time frame. And I do think based on the weekly, we are going to continue to our journey to the 72,000. Finger crossed. This is if you never ever go down to this level. I repeat again, if you never go down to this level, the upper side continuation is still favorable. Okay, it's a probability and statistic games. So yes, and people sell and they save money. Okay, you can do the same as well. Nothing bad, nothing is bad with free money. Just be careful. And yeah, thank you for watching this one.